And we're live. I may or may not have forgotten to turn on the music volume, so hopefully nobody was here to not hear this. But anyways, let's play Pathfinders. Yeah, just have to turn it on. And hopefully they managed to finish at least chapter 1. It has been a long time coming. Where were we? Oh yeah, I have to remember the controls. Okay, middle mouse, this. I'm not exhausted, so I don't have to rest, which is also good to know. I did get this, but I don't have a reason to use it right now. Go. I don't have anything to store in my bag. Does it even matter how Menevian has said he has declared war on me? Oh, he's... Oh, it's Darren. Thank you for your answer. Oh my god. Waffle is having a day. They have no right to treat you this way. You know, I'm occasionally Waffle. Nenio, there's nothing Nenio has to say. I have a lot of money, so I kinda wanna spend it on something. Maybe, you don't have anything better, do you? Like, he has the Dark Veil, but I don't really care about that. Yeah, there isn't anything too good here. He has nothing to say. What about you? And this one's not bad. And he has a bunch of scrolls as well. Let's check the basement. I don't think there's anything here that I haven't seen already, but just checking. Yeah, seems I'm pretty much done then. The only thing I wanted to check was my spells. Like, have I set up my spells and all? Yeah, I think I gave everyone spells, or at least picked spells. Okay, good. In that case, let's set off, yeah. Commanding infusion. I have to figure out the infusions again. I have to remember this as well. Okay.
I will guide us.
Let's go. Oh, wait. I have to try to speak to her as well. I don't think she's gonna have anything for me, but I have to make sure. Yeah. Not yet.
Godspeed. Do not hold back.
That's him. That's like the loot. Look who it is. Who would have thought that I would end up in the Crusaders' army, go figure. The Tieflings, yeah. Okay. Hero better accepted them. Yeah, they can sneak in. Okay. You ever know the new mother? When things started heating up, Sister Carrie's May betrayed us all. Okay.
Let us press on.
Here's Vane. Let's check what he has to sell. Maybe I'll buy something. I don't care about critical hits. This one's not bad. I mean, he has some alright stuff. And I think that's just things I've sold. Rugged helmet. That's not bad either. I know to do perception checks. Hmm. You know what? I'll buy that. Risk win, risk lose, as they say. I feel it's probably best on her. But that does help her a lot. Who is a charisma guy? She's also charisma, so I guess I'll give that to her. You can have that. And you can have that. That's better. I'll keep this for now. I'm sure it will come in handy. Okay. Let's set off. Party-wise, why isn't she fully on full health? Am I missing something? I guess I can get a rest. I don't think there's a time pressure now, so I guess I can get like a quick rest here. Hopefully. Let's see. Can I just do this? No, I want to do the scrolls. You can help me. Or I can have Nenio here, and you here, and you here. I need to get someone who can brew potions. And yeah, I'll just make a hearty meal. Yes.
It'll be tough getting a helmet to fit you, but we can't leave your head unprotected.
Just as long as it doesn't have a visor. Or how else am I meant to scare the enemy?
Okay, funny. As always.
Our path leads on.
Oh yeah, and I got a screw of blindness. Nice. Difficulty cost 13. I mean, it's not a guaranteed hit, but you know, if it hits, it's a good spell. Let's save again and let's go.
I will guide us.
Nenio can stay for now. I don't need her unless I'm having like a big battle, I think. What do I get? Yeah, I'll get Darren. Okay, let's go to... I've already done this and this, so I only have to do that. Yeah, let's go this way. Should have saved, but... you know what? Let's fight. I don't mind having a quick fight.
They will break against our resolve.
Cover me, all right?
Ouch. Sleep? Oh. Whoa. Bone shaker, sure. Oh my god, that hurt.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
You've crossed the wrong mama.
And that's that. Oh, your light wounds. That's nice. I don't know why a necromancer had that. It's not like they can use it on zombies and stuff.
Godspeed.
And I can leave all of that. Oh, a severed head. Interesting. I have no idea where I got that from, but part of me doesn't want to know. And continue. Collect. And keep going up. You know what, sure. Let's fight. You know, let's have a little bit of a combat practice.
Always be ready for the worst.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Nice. Do I have an invisible enemy again? I'm feeling an invisible enemy. Let's go here. Sure. Oh, that's... no, that's not gonna work then. I need something that can hit in a wide area, not something that can reach a wide area. Oh, did they escape? Or did they not see me?
Let us press on.
I think they might have. Oh, here we are.
Doubt is the heart's greatest
Let's
challenge.
have some fun.
A quick bone shaker. Yeah, just go in this direction. did I... How did I... What did I just do? I just saw the chat. I don't know why it wasn't showing on my end. Give me a second. I'm having a weird screen issue, which I have to solve. Where? What happened? Like, you can't see it on your end, but it's like my screen is severely zoomed in to the point where I can't see anything. I don't know what I did. Uh, uh. Uh, uh. No, that's not helping. Let me try to... Yeah, I'll basically take a short break while I try to figure out what's happening with my screen. Windows 11 do be like that. It seems fine on the stream, it's just for me. Oh, okay. I think I have an idea what I can do. Now, if I press this and I... Okay, I solved it. That was one of these things. Here and here. Okay, that's better. Now let me figure out why my chat is not working. I should close it and open it again. Hey, I saw it in the end. I don't know why my oh, I think it's working now. Send a message and I'll let you know if it works. Let me just spin it. In the meantime, yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, I know about the Blackwing Library, but you know what? You win some and you lose some. That's how it is in the end of the day. I'm gonna just take it as it is. Okay. Can you put him to sleep? Yes, you can. Oh, what was it doing? Oh, yeah. Shoot.
Into the fray.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
No, that's fine.
March ahead.
leave. The good thing is that I have only like 1 or 2 quests to do. Continue. Collect. Save. Cancel. You know what, I'll go here first. Let's save the library for last. Oh, we have zombies.
Are we in trouble yet? You won't survive me.
They will break against our resolve.
Nice. Do you have... No, I mean, you have damage on that, but you have to be a bit closer for that. Oh. Yeah, that's better. You can go here. And I mean, you can go like here. Oh, we have someone in the other room as well. Okay, Darren. A habit. Plus, I think you can only save... I think quick saves only, you know, they override each other, so... I don't wanna... I wanna have multiple saves rather than just one. And it's not like I'm resetting that frequently.
Distract them from me.
Yep, just hit him. Ouch. How much is the level? Just a minute. That should do.
Take you.
You can just make some distance. Okay, that's fine. You can probably do that. Nice. And I can do this again.
Time to share your treasures.
Wow, this thing is...
It's all your fault.
Oh my god, he died. You know what, I think we're gonna restart this battle. I'm just feeling it. We're taking a little bit too much damage for my liking. Just to correct myself, he didn't die. He did not die, but he was very close to dying, so I would rather not have that happen.
Always be ready for the worst.
Indeed.
You've crossed the
Can
wrong
we retreat
line.
already?
Did you see that?
That's much better. Just setting up. Yes, just go hit him. The Omen Ring. Dude, I mean, this one, I'm not sure if it's gonna work on him, to be honest. Oh, is he a... Yeah, I think it might work on him. If you don't plan on using it, you might just not get it if you don't want to. Like, it's not that great. Oh my god, they're hitting hard.
Cover me, all right?
Okay. Give me a bless.
You won't survive me.
I think I do need to use a spell at this point. Do I have anything that can just damage undead a little bit? Touch of fatigue. I know I have something. That's better. Self-healing and hit.
Guide my blade.
Ember, you can go and scorch.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Give me a bone shaker.
Refuses to cooperate.
Oh yeah, I can't use the bone shaker on an undead creature. I need something else. This has to be close range, so no, not either. I know, heal living. Yeah, let's just heal everyone.
Endure this.
And that's that. Icebreaker. And some mold.
Let us press on.
Let's test the ring on Darren. I think he should be able to use it. Let's give it to him. Yeah, he can use it, yeah. In fact, I'll give it to him, to be honest. It's no use on me, so we might as well have it for now.
We march ahead. Can't hide from me.
Ooh. Let's see what I got. Tempest. Huh. Interesting. Icebreaker. I don't like critical hits though. I'll probably sell this one. This one I prefer. It's more consistent. Oh no, I sold a lot of them. I have a few that I've stored, but I might sell them as well. Just not now. Severed head, yeah, that's fine. Is there anything else here? I think that was it. Yeah, let's keep going then. This time I'm going to the library.
I will
Is that
guide
a trap?
us.
It might be a trap.
Oh no, they're on fire. That's a shame. They burn well enough, don't they? Cursed traitors, Aurelus minions. These vermin infiltrated the Crusaders' forces and aided the demons from the inside the city. But I caught them. I'm Captain Chelep Sazumao, and these men are my subordinates. It's pure insects, you don't know what to do, but you're certain that it's right. Perception. Liars. Uh-oh. Okay, it's obvious something is wrong here. But let's ask some questions. What happened? Demons showed up and carried everything off. I wasn't here to see it myself. I was fighting in the square. But these filthy traitors told me everything. My fists made them quite chatty. So what, you tortured them? Do you think those methods are worthy of a crusader? Under ordinary circumstances, no, but look around. The city is burning. Now is not the time for squeamishness. You know what? Sometimes people die, and sometimes you can't save them. Who are you punishing? Look around you. The city is burning in ruins. So many innocent lives lost, and now because of amalgamations like these. Cultists, heretics, and spies slipping into our ranks, carrying out the orders of those brutal masters and... Okay, yeah. You come up with nasty words to use against people. You call them heretics, cultists, spies, so you don't have to call them people. Good people just like you'd feel bad for doing this to people, but not to heretics. Without these words, you wouldn't be able to burn them. Ember is once again... being weird. I guess I'll be chaotic. Let's see what happens. Oh, Darren. Didn't you know, mortal? We're everywhere. Sir, we didn't know you're one of us. You heard him. Put out the flames. You enjoy seeing the looking of oafish terror on the faces of the Crusaders and his lackeys when you rebuke them for their fecklessness. Why not? You know, if they're gonna be silly, I might as well be silly as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. You watch satisfaction as Caleb and his two lackeys rush to put out the alchemist's fire. Their armor becomes covered in soot and welts rise on their skins from the flames. Succumbing to another strange oratorical impulse, you chivvy them along with barked orders and florid invective. Who are you? Chalip Sazuma, former Knight of the Order of Everbright Crusader Deserter. These two are my mates from playing cards, walk offenses for stolen goods. A reliable man. We set an ambush and caught 3, no 4 Crusaders. We wish to join the rank of the triumphant army of the Whirlwind. Good lads, brave fighters. We could do with more like you in the coldest ranks. Then our victory would be assured. Okay, no need to do that. I'll just go with this one. No, let's do the fun one. Okay, who's not? We gave him a better name. Stop wasting valuable fuel. It's like burning. If you like burning books, go rig the Grey Horizon Library. Our enemies might try to sneak in there. I do enjoy your sense of humor. It's quite fiery. Oh, Darren. I know you'd get me. I mean, you know, sometimes you have to play the part. And to play the part, you need to look the part. Sure. No, I'm gonna say nothing. Or I kinda have to. Thanks for the warning, but I'm absolutely fire resistant. Even the flame is ever so charming. Oh, Darren. You rascal. There's plenty more where that came from, sir. I'll do everything you've ordered, and just so as soon as those Crusaders arrive, they'll be dead meat. I'll go make sure that we get another 2 barrels of Alchemist's Fire from the Grey Horizon storeroom. Things are going to burn right up in there. Okay, run. And how did you not burn up? A blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its ears heavily, which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning grey hair, a ragged beard, lightless, milky eyes, pale, peppery skin, covered in age spots, a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the faces of elves, even on their deathbed, has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. Oh god, that's... you could be a little bit more gentle. The old elf holds out his hands in your direction in the perennial gesture of a blind, greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I'm the storyteller. I wish to thank you for my rescue. That is you, if I'm not mistaken. A storyteller? Ha, that's the first I've ever heard of a venerable old-timer like that having a street name. Sometimes a person can lose their name, but Mama and Papa are gone, friends are gone, and there's nobody to ask what it was. So instead of their name, a person can pick any word that is good. Everybody has to have a name. Or do they? I don't know. Okay, Amber, stop with the trauma dumping. Who are you? I prefer people to call me storyteller. It very accurately describes the sphere of my occupations and interests. In most of the places I've been known by that name. You have piqued my curiosity. A storyteller? Are you a bard? If so, you should come perform at one of my parties instead of knocking about in this old dusty library. A bard? In some sense, yes, but not the type of bard that performs at festivities. I think your guests would lose their appetites after hearing my tales. What a shame. And I was so hoping to wheel you out for my guests. With your unusual appearance, you would have caused quite a scandal, but look Lugubrious bards are of no use to me. Half the bards in the city are the same. Their repertoire is confined to the odes, to the one about longing, the one that causes indignation, and the one that's complete waste of time. I mean, really, how is one supposed to host a party like that? When I was little, my mother and father used to tell me stories, but I have no one to tell me stories now. Sometimes grandma does in my dreams, but I'm always forgetting them in the morning. Can you tell me a story? My god, we have the trauma dumping one, we have the drama one, we have the whole gang here. For you, I may have a story to tell, but perhaps it is you who has a story for me. How come you didn't burn in the fire? Tell the truth, I myself don't know. I felt the heat, it was so strong. I waited for the pain, the burning, but I wasn't scattered. But the smoke nearly did finish me off. It may be some sort of magical protection against fire, but I don't know by what means. I may have acquired it. Just another oddity from my collection of unexplicable. Okay. I want to talk to you about something. In thanks for my rescue, I of course will render you a service in return. Whatever it may be, however, at this moment I wish to be somewhere safer than the present surrounding. My recent adventures have fatigued me greatly. I would be grateful if you could help me to a safe shelter of some kind. Okay, fair. Typical. You do someone a good turn and instead of saying thank you, they just ask for more help. Go easy on the old elf. He's had a rough go of it. Yeah, because we've had it so easy. We can't not help him. If it was up to me, Grandfather Elf, I would throw you over my shoulder and carry you out of there. This is no place for old folks. Okay. I think I'll help you later. Yeah. Yeah, I do want to look around first before I return to the Defender's Guard.
Something.
Okay, let's just look around first.
Something? See?
There's a lot of hidden stuff in this room, so be careful to save frequently.
Might be trap, might
Yep.
be treasure.
Oh. That's new. Hello? Goodbye? Whoa, did you all see that? It was just standing there. It flew. What?
Let us press on.
This did not happen last time I did it. It must be part of one of the DLCs. The Varisian's Honor. That was a Griffon, I think. But I'm not sure, like, what its deal was. The Great Library of Canabris has been ravaged and wrecked. Okay.
We march ahead.
Oh. Okay, let me pick that book. Be sure to pick, some of the books here will give you like stats and such, so be sure to get them. I'll pick this. Quickly save and do this.
Task is beyond me.
No, this task is not beyond you.
This task is beyond me.
No, you're lying. I guess I can give myself a little bit of a boost here. I don't... why would I keep them? They just take a lot of space. Like, it's not like I'm gonna read them. I mean, I've read them in the past when I played the game before. You should keep them if you want to, but I don't want to. I feel like they just take a lot of place for me. I might keep some of them, but it takes a lot of effort to sort them out and stuff. What was I doing? Yeah, there's an item here. Here it is. If I can just put it here. And if I just use that... Knowledge worlds... Or Arcana. Knowledge Arcana check. And then I use it.
I have managed.
And that worked. Some monstrosity, a monstrously large demonic blade fell upon the library, splitting the ruins in two. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. I know, but by the time I remember quick saving is a thing, I have already finished.
Let us press on.
What's that? Oh, chemical substance, okay. Okay, I think I got all the items. Oh yeah, by the way, when you get here, don't agree to take him to the Defender's Guard immediately. Because if you do, you're gonna go immediately back to the tavern. Tell him you're gonna help him later. I knew that's gonna happen, and so I didn't have to think much about that, but remember, even if it's tempting, don't do that. Quarterstaff. Ooh, magic essence. I don't care about the leather armor. Okay, let's do a quick save now.
I do not believe this is possible.
Oh, you do. I can't use this again, can I? Yeah, I can only use this once a
I
day.
do not believe this is possible.
But it is.
I do not believe this is possible.
What's your bonus? It should be possible. Like, I have quite a big bonus for, like, intelligence. Maybe it's actually impossible. Character... I have a plus 14, but what? It should be possible. I have a plus 19 Arcana. Knowledge world. I have plus 14. What kind of rolls am I getting?
The deed is done.
I'm just severely unlucky. No, I mean when you're helping the blind guy, like you should stay here so you can collect all the wood first before taking him back. Because if you say you would help him, you're gonna go immediately back before you collect everything in the library and you'll have to come back again. That's what I meant. Ah, okay. Yeah, let me copy this to my... Oh, that's good. I'll probably carry this around with me. Okay. I think I got everything here, so I can go back now. There was a griffin statue here. It suddenly came to life. The griffin stood in this library for decades, but only today did he take flight. Why? I do not know, but I'm glad his ancient slumber came to an end. He has a long story behind him, and yet the real tale is only just beginning today. No, I will not reveal his secrets. I think your path will cross again, so you can ask him your... Okay? That's... Let's go, old man. Please accept my sincere thanks once again. And if I may ask, please don't rush. I will struggle to keep up with your young legs. Oh, never mind. They're gonna ask you as well, so it's fine.
Godspeed.
Let's see. I'll save this one. Like some of these I'm just keeping because I don't want to sort through them right now. I have to sell a bunch of stuff though.
Let us press on.
Let's see, bulk sell, and also this. I don't need you. I have to figure, like, I knew something, I know there was something about the severed head, I just don't remember what it is. Okay, no, please go away. Let's see. Oh, okay, got it. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I'm just gonna put it in my chest for now. You know, I'm just gonna keep it. Because it's taking up some, like, weight. I would rather not keep it with me if I don't have to.
We march ahead.
Folks, oh no, never mind. I just want to throw that. Really? That's all you're gonna give me? Sure. I have a lot of books. I'm not gonna read them now. Just gonna quickly. Like so. Yes. You learn something new from this book. Yeah, when you read some books, you learn stuff from them. But you have to actually read them through the information thing. Oh, I should have sold that as well. I'll do that in a second.
Our path leads on.
Just cleaning up. I mean, there is a lot of RPGs with that much of effort put into them. Believe me. I'm not sure if this one is original or it's just using like the Pathfinder. Because Pathfinder is like a board game. It is already an existent type of game, so maybe they just use the. I know the rules are similar, but you know, a lot of it's probably original. Oh yeah. Abilities, traits, feats. Yeah, here's the book. Some books give you stuff. So that's like a bonus to AC, bonus to attack damage, competence bonus. Yeah, I just. Some of these are kind of useless, but sure.
I will guide us.
Okay. Where is the... Where is the old man? I have to speak to him. Oh, here he is.
Speed.
He's sitting down with Aaron. Is that you, my savior? I recognized your footsteps, determined footsteps, befitting a determined person. Allow me to thank you once again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. Eurobet has explained why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Canabris that the local warstone has been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I have examined many wardstones, but only in this one, guarding Canabris, did I sense a flaw. A spot of corruption inside. A vulnerability the demons will surely use. They are able to spread this blight inside the wardstone, corrupt it and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think what will happen, what it will be capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed. Who are you again? I'm the storyteller, just an old elf. And a bit more. I am old even for an elf. I've seen many things and have been to many places. Not so long ago I witnessed the making of a young kingdom in the Stolen Lands. Led by a remarkable and promising individual, my advice on the complicated matters of conquering those lands proved useful to that leader. This is not uncommon for me. Some seek my advice or services, and I don't refuse. This is how I acquired my reputation as an old vagrant who has never hurt anyone, stayed out of other squabbles, but sometimes gives a good advice. I had a few friends in Erosian who vouched for my integrity. This is why my humble request is to be allowed to see the Watchstone was granted. I visited all of them, but only found cause for alarm in Canabres. Do you wield some special powers or something? I mean, this one is, I don't remember the full lore about it, but this one is corrupted, and if you don't destroy it, it can be... This one's the first one, so apparently the demons can use it to destroy all the other ones, so you kind of... It's a trade-off. Do you want them to destroy all the Wardstones, or do you just want to lose this one? I think that's what he's going for. Yes, to a certain extent, but it is more of a gift. I can see the past, stories that have happened. I touch an object and shards of its owner's memories are revealed to my mind. Their emotions, passions, and tragedies. I see visions like I'm there. And their stories happen to me. This is my power. I've been roaming the world gathering such stories for many thousands of years. One day I'll gather them all. What blight is concealed in the war zone? I'm afraid I don't have the answer to your question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the Warstone was created, and it is hidden from me. I can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not yet born at the time. A demoness called Minago invaded the city with a crowd of her followers and started to do what demons do best, kill and desecrate. They say they covered the Warstone with pieces of dead bodies, washed it with the blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift of Almadet herself? The locals think it may be possible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demons leaders brought their unholy forces here. Even the terrifying Balor... I can't read that. Koramazadesh? Their attack were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but the Skari himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness, to open the abscess that has been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of Canabres. And when the demon lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demon's hand, and nothing is stopping it from them from spreading the blight through the entire stone, and from it to the other stones along the whole perimeter of the world wound. Yeah, apparently that's it. Like, they can use this stone to get all the other stones. However that works. Okay, why did you travel to the Warstones? I tried to see their stories. The visions I had when I touched the Warstones were unclear. I saw hundreds, maybe thousands of different stories at the same time. They followed each other like flashes of lightning. It was impossible to separate them. I couldn't understand where one of them ended and the next began. I mean, my blood device senses are telling me that the Warstones contain the souls of many people, and that's why he's seeing a lot of visions. It's like, maybe they're made out of, I don't know, a lot of souls or something. We're gonna figure it out eventually. In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I do not know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the Warstone. As far as I know, there is nothing like it in Canabres, but the demons might have something. I heard the dying roar of Terendelev, the silver dragon and the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you to go to where Terendelev perished and search for something. I'm sorry, I can't be more specific. But intuition and a strange sense of rightness tells me to point you there. Are you talking about... wait, never mind. Let's ask the question first, and then we're gonna give him the knife. Why is it so important to cleanse it? Okay, yeah, because they're gonna use it. I've heard you. Can I help you? I appreciate your offer. I have reason to believe that somewhere in Canabris there is a manuscript authored by an elf from Kyorin who witnessed the Earthfall. But for personal reasons I would like to examine it, but no matter how hard I try I have failed to find it, even in the Blackwing Library. I only found a mention that the manuscript exists and is held somewhere in the city. I assume it is stored in the Great Garrison. They wouldn't let me into the archive when I visit. All the Crusaders were nervous about the strange blind elf interested in their secrets. It's understandable. The Crusade naturally made them a little paranoid. But now the Grey Horizon has fallen into the enemy's hands, and I would be grateful if I could see the manuscript. I'm the protagonist. I have the power. Let's ask him a few questions, I guess. What were you doing there? I was looking for a very old thing. Rumor has it some ancient scroll or a book page about the times of Earthfall is held in Canabris. Meteor showers, I guess that's the dinosaurs, when the dinosaurs died or something. According to the legend, it describes the last day of the proud kingdom of Kyonin, later abandoned by the elves fleeing Galorian. I have a vague hope that the elves' events describing it will shed some light on my past. Did you find it? No, but I found proof that the book I belong to is in Canabris, or at least a part of it. Okay. I wanna know more about you. I'm not surprised. A strange, peculiar-looking elf with unusual powers who comes from afar and calls himself a collector of stories. Such things usually spark some interest. I will answer your questions. Where did you get your strange powers? I've always got along well with things. I used to be a blacksmith, that I know for sure. I felt the essence of things, their spirits. For as long as I can remember, I have been able to feel the traces of memories and feelings left on things by their former owners. I don't know where this gift comes from. Maybe having taken my sight, the gods granted me another sense. Where are you from? Before I would have said that I was a blacksmith from Kyonin who lost his sight and then found his true calling in the new craft, but I have lately begun to suspect those words are not more than a lie. It's quite the irony. I never thought I'd have cause to complain about my memory. It caused the stories of the entire world, but I've noticed more and more alarming signs recently. I encounter ancient stories and see myself in them. I don't remember those events, but stories cannot lie, so it means that my memory is lying, and I intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm looking for proof that my visions are true and for the reason why my past has been killing for me. Okay. You look ancient. That's a bit mean, but sure. As you can see, we do if we manage to live for many thousands of years. There may be a single mortal in this world older. There may not be a single mortal in this world older than me. Anyway, it's not about time, it's about the stories I keep inside. There is so much suffering and sadness in this world, and in my stories too. I've lived every one of them. I've drunk this bitter experience and accepted it in my heart. It's hard. Weights of all this suffering on my shoulders, but I wouldn't trade my burden for any other. I have no idea where Dresden is. Like, I don't remember. I'm sure it has been mentioned, but I don't remember. Oh, is that that one place that's okay, I remember where it is. It's just I have to put it together in my mind. It's the place that was lost because of that blind, no, not blind demon, the succubus demon that controlled this guy, and he gave it away. Yeah, that same place. I get it. Yeah, I remember getting there on my old playthrough. It is basically your hub once you get it back. Why did you come to the world once? Searching for the truth about my real past has brought me here. I saw myself in other stories. In them I was called the elf in the tower. Now I'm looking for this tower, my tower, everywhere. I've been to many places, I've visited islands and deserts, but I haven't found it yet. There are very few uncharted territories on my map. The World Wound is one of them. Okay. How do you collect stories? The same way a court philanderer collects his conquests. The way a healer has a personal cemetery of patients he failed to save. The way every person in you has a box of secrets, most precious experiences deep down in their soul that no one is allowed to touch. The world is not made of things or matter even, it's made of stories. They move from the past to the future, piercing our worlds at a point here and now. They give meaning to everything, they are the meaning, and everything else is only the setting required for stories to exist. There is nothing more real and alive than a story, and anything real and alive can die or be destroyed. Distorted, forgotten, but as long as I carry these stories with me, they will not be lost. This is why I don't often share my stories. By sharing one with you, I give you the right to tell it to others, to distort and embellish it advertently or inadvertently. How can I be sure that you'll keep it to its original purity? Stories travel from one person to another. They change, become distorted, turn into tall tales. This is why I keep my stories to myself. Okay. Give him the knife. Even from here I can feel strange energies emanating from this object. If you don't mind, I will examine it, using my methods. I will try to see the past of its owner, their emotions and shreds of their memories. Maybe it will help us better understand what we're dealing with. Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair to my mother's feasting hall. Her swollen body overfilled with food is so huge that I have to look at it with all my eyes at once. On top is her scrawny little head with a long beak that is always yearning for more food. Oh, what the... Okay, my chest is burning. Mother greets me with a placid screech. Stupid greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth. A creeping wingless creature. It is your fault I have no wings. A symbol of greatness, a birthright I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortify myself with their pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn and they fly to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. Like dark buzzing wings they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive on her and rip her limp, bloated body with my claws. Ichor splatters, the bone spurs on my heels sink into her flesh. I clench her pitiful tiny head and tear it off along with the shreds of meat. Victory! I'm the strongest. I'm the son of my winged father. Appalling stories like that are the most difficult ones to keep with me. I mean, it's still, I'm not sure. I think it's you have like one more big map you have to go through. The Grey Horizon, you have to go through the Grey Horizon. It's an area, not a map. And I think after that it's basically chapter 2, more or less. I don't know if I'll be able to do it today. I'll try. Did this knife belong to a demon? Even looking at the Warstone is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it, it still has an aura of strength. Your fingers latch the stone hilt so tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface on the Warstone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly. Corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless. But it will grow. You swing it and stab the butterfly with the with the knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears. Light. White light everywhere. What? What was that? That was not the past. That was something that is yet to happen. Or rather might happen. One of the roads to the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help you to cleanse the Warstone or to destroy it. Okay, that's my protagonist's knife, which I will use to do my protagonist's task. Never before has anything like this happened to me, but now I'm not an oracle or a prophet. Or is this another riddle from the past that gets caught up with me? I must find out. Seeing stories that have happened is one thing, but seeing stories that are yet to happen... I don't know why this is happening now, but there is one thing I'm sure. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of coming changes. Great changes. I shared your vision and this knife tempted me. Did you see what I saw? This has never happened before either. Could it be the magic of the object that has you brought me? I sense dark energy in it that can cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with them. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else has happened to us, something we don't understand. Can you see the future? I don't know. Obviously I can, but nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The future never opened its secrets to me before I met you. Gods, who are you and why have our paths crossed? I feel this is not a coincidence. Something momentous is happening. Destiny is pushing us towards something. But what? Questions without answers. I swear. This morning I couldn't have imagined what awaited me. Maybe it's the knife that gave you the power of divination? The knife is a powerful artifact, but I feel that its power is of a different nature. No. I felt the same as I do when I tell the past. This is my gift, but manifested in a completely abnormal way. Is what you saw destined to happen? No, the future is not set. It used to be, a long time ago when the god Aroden guarded Galorian, but not now. Prophecies do not come true, or they do, but not the way they were supposed to. I only saw one version of the future, one of the paths leading to it, but the choice has not yet been made, and our destinies are not set in stone. Who were you in your vision? I do not know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt that what I was doing had to be done. Your powers are amazing? A few minutes ago I would have agreed with you, but the thing that has just happened, it disturbs me. My gift has never manifested like this. Something has changed, and these changes frightened me. Let's see what I have for you. The old elf carefully takes Yanyon's sword, Radiance. Powerful forces lie dormant in this sword. It used to belong to an incredibly bright and daring soul. Proud Terendref protector of Granabres, you devoted your life to serving people. Your death is a great loss, but maybe I'll be able to find something about you unknown to your many admirers. What a peculiar weapon. It sends intelligence in it, but it seems dented. That's the sword Finian. Aha, Grandpa Elf, watch you where you're poking your fingers. It tickles. The storyteller fiddles with a fragment of a gold buckle. An old thing, created long ago by divine will, but the power that gave birth to it is lost in the darkness. However, the relic still lives on, though it has changed. I wonder what secret it is hiding. Would you like to know? Bring me 5 vials of magic essence and I will revive this object and with it, its story. Oh, hi, brother. Oh, that's a lot of text, that's a lot of dialogue. Let me drink some water, I need to prepare.
Let us press on.
I don't think I can buy magic essence, can I? No. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Extended. I mean, that's not bad. I will try to go there today. I will. Extended spell feats. Extended. I want extend. You can make it last twice as long. That's good for like. That can be good for some spells. Actually, I definitely want that. I can use it with my animate undead spell. That way, I'm gonna have undead for longer. And that's not that great. Let me equip that. Okay, let's get into the dialogue. How much magic essence do I have? Oh yeah, he gave me his rank as well. Fire-based attacks. Ah, I guess that's the ring he used to survive the fire. I mean, I'll take it. Oh yeah, this is something I want to sell. I don't really care about this one. Oh, hi there, soy boy. How are you doing this morning? I don't know, time works weird, but I'm assuming it's Valentine's Day for you, so happy Valentine's Day. There is a lot of dialogue. There's always a lot of dialogue. Oh yeah, what was I checking? Checking how much magic essence I have. I have 3, okay. Let's get this started. Finian, tell me what you see. Hello, Grandpa Elf. Hello, Finian. I'm coming to you again. How long have I been here? They kept me in a cage for 3 days. I know this because 3 times the light under the door disappeared for a long time. Then they chained me to a table and the bladesmith, everybody calls him the bladesmith, he placed the device with a jar over me. It feels like I'm being fried. Oh yeah, I forgot that it's a wine day back home. Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, happy wine day to you then. I haven't drunk alcohol in a while, to be honest. I was never an alcohol guy. At first I tried to break free, but I got tired. Then I screamed, but now I've lost my voice. So the pain is burning right through me. I think I lost consciousness again, but when I woke up the pain was gone. And I wasn't tied to the table anymore. I was standing near it. And someone else was lying on the table, a burned corpse, covered with a black crust. The master took out a handsaw and was sawing off his head in a very focused way. I should have run back then, but I couldn't for some reason. This burned corpse had a symbol on it, just like I do. On his belt, just like I do. An eye and a star. My favorite belt, a good one. Where would a stranger get one like this? It must have been from my clan, some distant family member. Those crusaders, I was glad when I saw them. I thought they would come to help me, but how? How was it that I killed them all? Someone told me to, and I obeyed? I don't understand. I understand nothing now. I need to catch my breath. I need all this to stop, even just for a minute. I just have to understand what's happening to me. I just need to rest. Okay, so that's what happened to him. Yikes. This is Finian's past, but what awaits him in the future? The dead have no future, but I see an endless ocean on a good day and a boat flying over the waves. I'm so excited, but I don't know whose vision this is. Is this a soul exiting here and now, or a soul reborn? Thank you for your story. Please take care of this young lad. He is finally in the right hands. Do not worsen his suffering by invoking him in dishonorable deeds. Come on, Grandma Elf. I can take care of myself. I'm not a kid. I don't know what horrors you're talking about, but don't worry about it, alright? Look after yourself. Go to the people who have gathered around the beer cart outside. You'll see that they're speaking German. I would do that if I remembered. Okay. Dialogue. Tell me about the Terendelev, the dragon. I'm flying. I can finally spread my wings. I'm gliding over the broad river. The sunset has turned its surface smooth like a mirror. And I see my reflection. It is as if another silver dragon is rising to meet me from the depths. But what is it? The scales on my chest are black, and the darkness is spreading over my body. I wake up. A clear sky sways above me, blazing with heat. I'm in human form. The red dust of the wound clings to my cracked lips. Someone is carrying me on a stretcher made of shield and spears. I'm so weak and can barely lift my hand to my face. The sight of my own hand terrifies me. It is black and the skin glistens like scales mated by fire. I probably ought to cry, but I only feel hatred and nausea. All these people around me, out of sympathy for them, did I choose to leave the mountains. I gave up my flight over rivers. I went to the demon's lair. They don't have a scratch on them, but I'm infected with foulness. It's not fair. My life is more precious than their pathetic existence. Oh how I hate them in this moment. Then suddenly I felt shame. No, these are my thoughts. The Crusaders... these are not my thoughts. The Crusaders carrying me are my good friends. I'm glad they did not suffer, but I hate them and myself so much. Pain and hatred pierce me all at once. It's all because of them. All because of them. Someone walking beside me touches me, talks to me, but the only thing I hear is, "Your mentor, he will come, he will help." And I lose consciousness. Such hatred from Terendelev. Wasn't she on our side? Terendelev has come a long way. Her unit was ambushed by demons once, and she was infected with foulness. The Terendelev you met in Kenabris has gone through many trials and regained her former purity. What happened next? Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Terendelev's story ended, but the beginning is hidden from us. Maybe if we find something else that used to belong to her, we will know more about her struggle. However, no matter what we learn, remember, her soul, the soul of a true dragon, overcame every obstacle, endured every torment. She was able to purify herself, for the dragons are truly powerful not only in body but in spirit too. Yeah, that's one of the possible ascensions you can go for. You can become a dragon if you want to. Let's go for Radiance, the sword. Dresden is doomed. Demons attacked right when we lost the protection of the Sword of Hour. My city, my bastion of hope, we built you as a symbol that the lands mutilated by the abyss could be restored by mortals. Now you're perishing, and there's nothing I can do. We retreat. No, we flee. A frightened crowd rushes into the night through the southern gates. They are chased by the angry hosts of demons killing the last defenders of the citadel. My heart goes out to them, and I'm standing on the walls, covering the retreat. Demons do not attack, they seethe around you, fall from the sky, strike from all the sides at once. They can't be stopped, but they can be distracted. I run to the upper floor to the gate tower. Radiance glows with a golden light in my hands. I permit myself to close my eyes for just one heartbeat. I imagine that the soft glimmering of the sword I see through my closed eyelids is the light of the summer sun. I smile. I open my eyes and call out. Hey, the scar is spawn. Who wants the best trophy of the night? You know my name, Yanio. You know how many of you have killed with these very hands. You want to curry favor with the Derazant, Minago, or the echo of your word. Bring them my head if you can. Roaring and screaming, they rush toward me in a wave of deformed bodies and unfurled wings. The waves crash against me, splattering my armor with bloody furrows. Broken wings and chopped up bodies plummet to the foot of the tower. In the heat of battle, I see Joran's pale face down there. He looks up to me in desperation, but he can't help. He's carrying two wounded on his shoulder. My city will fall, but my friends will survive. That is what I'm fighting for. I'm covering the retreat. The flow of fleeing people gradually dwindles. My armor is broken in many places, and I cannot heal my wounds anymore. The last demon I stabbed with radiance suddenly recoils, tearing the handle out of my blood-sickened hand. He flies up but falls somewhere far behind the walls by the road, being taken by those fleeing. No more golden glow in my hands. The night closes in on me, filled with the shrieking, mocking demon laughter. Resin, I'm dying with you, light of the sword. Righteous Iomade, set my soul. I know whose memory this is. I've heard about her so many times. Yanyo was a true crusader. Touching her memories is so cleansing. Do you see the future of this sword? Just one of the many numerous possibilities. I slide out of the sheet swiftly. I proudly watch the army of warriors led by my word. I sing, slashing air, putting courage in their hearts. I'm Radiance, tremble, city of Dresden. My lady Anya has perished, but I'm not done yet. Charge. Okay, so the sword is going to go back to Dresden at some point. It's nice to know that this sword's glory days are not over yet. It has many battles ahead. Take care of it. It's a glorious sword. Okay, the final one. Tell me about the previous owner of the Stone Knight. Hunger. My many. Oh, this one I already let. Tell me about the future. Yeah, I already saw that, so I don't have to do it again. Okay, I'm done. Dialogue is so tiring.
We march ahead.
What's our strategy for the attack on the Grey Horizon? I should lead my forces in the front of assault. This will distract the enemy enough to let you use the secret passage and reach the Warstone. Destroy it before the demons to turn Amadeus' gift into weapon in the abyss. Most of the allies you found will join my forces, but you can expect a certain amount of support from them. The problem with lesson is that you never know what to expect from those daydreamers. Their honorable prior, Ramian, claims he had a vision in which his goddess was putting the demons to sleep. I would like to hope that this wasn't merely a dream. In these dark days, the most unlikely aliens Joan forces to fight a common foe, our tieflings are treated with prejudice in Canabris, let alone the smugglers and the thieves of their kind. And yet they are on our side, and I'll make sure their contribution is not forgotten. They will be of little use in open combat, but they will help you spot secret doors and warn you about traps. I can't either, like, this is taking a toll on me, which I'll have to recover from for a while. It just is a dialogue heavy game. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Let me just quickly check if there's something else. What did you mention about, like, a barrel?
Leads on.
I'm not seeing the Germans. I'm not seeing the Germans. Okay. Just briefly, let me check if there's anything else of interest on the map. Next to the other gates. Yep, everything is done. We can defender's cards. Next to the other gate, let's go check them out. Like these guys? Or wait. Didn't I don't remember where I left from. I think I left from this side. Why did I appear on the other end? I do not know. Who? These fellas? No, they're just depressed. Yeah, I think they're just gone. Maybe they're still here on your playthrough. Oh. Oh my god, that scared me. Excuse me?
What in the name of the Green Mother's going on in this crazy town?
I would, I mean... It says you? Where did you come from?
Who's in charge here? You there in the armor? Or is it you, tavern keeper? Or maybe it's you, old-timer? Oh, you, I remember. You were in that ravaged fortress with all the books. You can explain all this to me.
Are you sure?
Well?
Let's try that.
You're good? Alright. First things first. If by some chance you don't already know, they call me Ulbrich. Ulbrich Olesk. Chief of the Olesk clan. The one that gave Barzog's orcs a drubbing. What, never heard of them either? I'll be damned. Is this an illusion or something? One minute I'm laying myself down for a nap in a glade one summer's day, and the next I'm waking up among ruins and flames and monsters running riot. No one knows me. But you see, my name's famous across Sarkoris. Where in the blazes am I? What's going on here?
I do enjoy the dialogue that's like actually voiced. It gives me a chance to actually rest a little. Oh, I failed the check. Dang it. This is unacceptable. I'm not failing a check. Let's restart this. Especially a knowledge check. I'm assuming he's just old. Probably he's old, like you can assume that anyone that shows up and it's random and is saying how famous they are and nobody knows them is just old. Let's do this again.
What the? Who's it? Well, all right, all right.
How did I fail? How hard of a check is it? No, I mean he was a statue for a while. I was assuming it's more of a stasis thing. He was just frozen in time for a little bit. Like the storyteller is just old. This guy might have just been frozen in time for a little bit. He's a DLC character, by the way, so if you don't have the DLC, he might not show up. It's a relatively new DLC as well. I remember it being released was, I think, around, I don't remember when, but it's one of the new DLCs. I like how nobody reacts to this. Everyone's just continuous doing what they're doing.
What the? Who's it? Well, all right, all right. First thing.
Okay, I succeeded. You've heard songs that tell the tale of the glorious victory of an alliance of Sarkorian tribes over an orcish horde led by the chief called Barzak, but that was a long time ago, centuries in the past, before the demon invasion. It is possible that this man does not know that Sarkoris has fallen. Okay. You couldn't come through the door?
The door would have been smarter, right enough. I was asleep too long, that must be it. My head's all muddled. I remember I was flying over the city looking for something, and when I found it, I just drove straight for it. Roads and roofs be damned. But what was I looking for? Drinks? Warriors? No, that's not it. Or maybe you. Was I looking for you?
Is he a companion? Yeah, pretty much everyone that can talk in the game is a companion. So yeah, he's someone you can get on the team. I might actually get him because I've not used him. The last time I played, I wanna see how he works. He's obviously the bird. Like, do I have to pretend? Sure.
Let me think. Strange that the memory's in there, but it's all broken up in little pieces. So I opened my eyes. I saw books and stones around me, and you were there. Then I was flying over the city. I had wings. And then I was in this here tavern, and then I saw you again.
Okay. We appreciate you putting in the effort to remember. You tried.
A statue, you say? Strange. I don't remember being turned to stone. But if it looked like a griffin, then it must have been me. Take a gander at this. Don't worry, I won't scratch you. I'm no werewolf, I'm a shifter. My powers were granted to me by the sacred griffin Ervar. who protects our clan. I doubt you've got any other griffins flying about this city, Bjorn.
You're saying you fell asleep in Cercoris and woke up here?
That's what I'm saying to you. I was plucked like a fish from a pond and carried off to God's nowhere.
You're in the future now, old man.
All right, that's enough questions from you. Now on to some of mine. Where am I, and what's going on here?
Why would I not tell him anything? Joking is a bit insensitive. And I guess I'll be honest.
Oh, I can't take any more. Oh, you got me there. You're telling me I fell asleep for 100 years, Sarkoris was swallowed by demons, and Canobras, that little fishing village, is now a fortress city? Oh, go on, pull the other one.
I mean, it's if you wanna transform into a creature, just take the dragon path. There's other paths that transform you into things. Like you can become the swarm. That's a bit peculiar, but you can do that.
Fine. If you don't want to tell me what's going on, don't. We're in a tavern, not in the middle of nowhere. There's plenty of folks around. I'm sure one of these people will tell me what's happening here. There's one thing I do know without asking. You've got a tough fight on your hands. I'm not one to wait on an invitation to a brawl, so if you're making ready to break some demon horns, I'm going with you. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have a taste of whatever ale they brew here.
Okay. Okay, so that's just gonna remain broken. Lovely. Hopefully they don't expect me to pay for the damages. Let's see what his setup is. Swarm's Bane Clasp. The ancient was... Swarms. Okay, so he's good against swarms. Has hide armor, that's enchanted. Yes. Ring of Protection, Cloak of Resistance, and Belt of Giants. Oh, that's pretty good. That's not late game gear, but that's pretty advanced gear. He doesn't have weapons. Oh, I guess he fights in close combat. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, let's level. Let's check out his characters and stuff. He refuses to believe that his home is gone. Okay. We stun the himbo. He's human. For nature check. Griffin aspects. Okay, that's a lot of text. I have to read that in my own time. That's a lot of text. What's his class? As a weapon, the class usually... Okay. Let's just level you up. Toughness, sure. And you have power attack. What's your role in combat actually? You're just a damage dealer, aren't you? Hmm. I kind of don't want to bring him right now. Yeah, he's just not the kind of character that I need at the moment. But that's... I kind of have to talk to him though. Dialogue. Oh, hey there, just the lad I wanted to talk to. To your help, by the way. I asked around this city here and about the whole hubbub and who are you fighting and why, and the more I hear, the less I understand. So you weren't lying about Canabris and the demons invading. Everyone from the tavern keeper to the knight is giving me the same hokum. They all say Sarkoris was burned to the ground by a bunch of Oglins 100 years ago, and Canabris, the god's forsaken village size of a pig's snout, was turned into this massive fortress to defend against them. Which means I must have slept for 100 years and didn't notice a thing. So what am I to make of this? Am I the barmy one, or is it everyone else? Or maybe we've all been bewitched by fate and are living in the yarn they're spinning. Talk about a doozy. Don't say that. Don't discourage me. I have to go. Let's save just in case. Oh, that's right. I have a question of my own to ask you. Explain to me plain and simple. Back when we first met, what was all this about? How did I end up in that fortress with all the books? Why did I wake up right when you came? This is horse feathers. I know as much about this as you do. Mysteries upon mysteries, but someone has to know, right? Someone's got into this mess, and when I learn who it is, oh, they won't be so happy. Right, so what was it that you wanted to talk about? You're from the Oles clan. Tell me about it. Our clan is one of the oldest. Our history goes back to the time before Sarkoris was settled, when our ancestors lived in the mountains in the north. Once their mountain home had become too small for them, they went down to the untrodden hills and forests of the south, drove out the monsters and the giants, and founded Sarkoris. Even back then, the Olex was the first into every battle, and the first to build a settlement on their land. People wrote so many songs about their deeds. If I were to start singing them all, we would be stuck here for a good month. Don't discourage me. Who routed the Orcish invaders? Who seduced the fake queen and stole her tiara? Whose apples are the size of a hair? And whose cider made from these apples can knock a bear out? That's right, it's always the Olesks. Alright, now it's your turn. Where do you hail from? What's your tribe? Oh, I like the chat we're having. Which one am I gonna go for? I'm gonna be the emo kids. I won't judge. I don't think I could live like that alone without a soul to call dear. How is that living? If giants lived there before your ancestors came, you can't really call those lands untrodden, can you? Ah, you're a laugh. You're saying these giants are people? Have you seen one with your own eyes? They can't even speak our tongue. They just grow and fart. They may look like humans, but they are dumber than frogs. All they know is eating and fighting. They feast on human flesh, I'll have you know. Do not feel bad for those freaks. Our ancestors were right to cut them down. What was your role in your tribe? I was the chieftain, and not by right of blood, like in some tribes. It takes more than being born in the right family to lead the Olex. You have to earn birthrights from our divine patron, Arvar, the heavenly griffin shows me. Except, as you can see, it didn't do my clan much good. The chieftain's duty is to be with their people, in peace and in war, in life and in death. And why did I do? Abandon them. There's no two ways about it. I missed everything. I slept through everything. Do I sound weird? Give me a second to double check. Testing. Oh god. Oh god. That sounds weird. Let me try and fix it. Test. Hmm. Test. No. Okay. Oh. Yeah, pretty much. I'll try and reset it. I'll try and reset it. Give me a sec. Huh? Uh, uh, okay. Now it should be good. I don't know what happened. That was weird. And it happened all of a sudden, like there's no reason for it. Yeah, pretty much. I'll tell you this, Sarkoris isn't a country, Sarkoris is a whole world. Just imagine, a lynx standing at the edge of a snowy woods in the north, birch splashing in the Selen in the east, furry bumblebees buzzing over the blooming hills of the south, and everywhere you look there are people, the likes of which you won't find anywhere in the world. They are the bravest in battle and the fleetest in dance, hundreds of tribes, each with its own legends and songs, heroes, gods and spirits. Now you tell me, could a land like that really have perished because of a few grasshoppers? I won't believe it, ever. Tell me about your patron, the Griffin. Arvar, the Griffin whose beak has marched the sun and whose talons have raked the moon. He is the ancient protector of our clan. From each generation he chooses one who is worthy of wielding his power and leading his tribe. But ever since I woke up here he hasn't spoken to me once. No prophetic dreams, no answers, no signs. His powers are still with me, so he must be alive. Then why is he silent? I'm always up for a chat, especially when there's beer to be drunk. Uh, there's nothing else to ask. Okay. unfortunately, I think I'm not gonna have the time to. I'm not gonna have the time to finish the quest today, since I don't want to stream too long, and I don't think I can finish the quest in time, like in good time. Put it in other words.
Let us press on.
I will at the very least try to see if there's like another event that's gonna happen if I leave and come back. Since that did trigger an event was the last time I did it, so I might as well check again. Yep, no events. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll call it a day here. The dialogue tired me out enough. That means that next time we're for sure going to finish chapter 1 finally. Maybe. I know I have to do some dialogue with Finian as well. Definitely doing that off stream though. I just remember that. It's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be tomorrow, unless how am I able to hear my own voice? The streaming software I'm using lets you hear your own voice if you decide to, but I have to mute the game audio, because if I leave it on, you're gonna hear my voice double. It's gonna cause issues. You don't wanna hear your voice in the audio. I can do it. I have a way to do it. Because I need to, I need to do it to like fix my audio and stuff as well. But yeah, remember, you need to have the DLC to find this guy, Ulbrig. So make sure you have that if you want to have him. But yeah, let me just check something. Yep, that's fine. Okay, yeah. I mean, I can do it real quick, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't sound weird to me, but it will sound weird to you, probably. I hope that satisfies your curiosity. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Okay. Have a good night, and good luck with doing the game yourself. Hopefully you can catch up. And